Today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be talking all about fashion icks. What's a fashion ick? A fashion ick is something that when you see it, it just makes you go ick, literally. And some of these things might be things that you love. These are just my own personal. I'm going to talk you through 10 of my personal fashion icks and some of them that I'm able to kind of tweak. I'm going to give you some suggestions if they are something that you're looking to maybe tweak in your own wardrobe. The first thing I'm going to talk about is fake pockets. Now, I will say, now that we've gotten more into the skinny straight, the straight leg, the wide leg, we haven't been seeing quite as many of them. It was more prevalent when we saw things like jeggings and skinny jeans, and it tried to really flatten the front of it. But when I see a fake pocket on a jean, I am just like, I do not get it. On that same side is, I'm someone who sticks my hands in my pockets all of the time. So when I get a pair, it is just not something that I like. It is an automatic return for me. I remember years ago, I used to really love Hudson jeans, and their skinny jeans would have some of the front pockets sewn shut. No idea why. And I kept a couple of them, and I never really wore them that often because it drove me crazy. Now this is an easy one to fix. Simply buy jeans that have pockets, right? How hard can that be? Number 2 ick for me is Crocs and plastic flip-flops. Now, I'm not talking if you're going to the beach. If you're going to the beach and that's your jam, so be it. I'm talking when I see people out in stores, when I see people running errands, when I see people just like with an actual outfit. A lot of people are styling Crocs now, and just for me personally, it is a fashion ick. Some people love them. They love the ease of them, the comfort of them. I get it if you're maybe someone who works in the restaurant industry or a nurse and you're standing on your feet all day. Maybe that's for you. It is not for me. And as far as plastic flip-flops go, again, I'm talking like the plastic Old Navy. I don't even know where else you buy them. Old Navy is the only one I can think of. It is a simple fix to get a nice pair of leather sandals, meaning, again, when I go to the beach, I have a pair of, I think they're called reefs. They are not plastic, they are a material. And a lot of times I wear those, or I wear my teaks, one of those two when I go to the beach or a pool or something. But that being said, when I'm going out, I make sure that I wear a nicer pair of sandals, a leather pair of sandals, Jack Rogers, teaks. There are Sam Edelman. There are so many options out there for nice, inexpensive leather sandals. They don't have to be crazy expensive. Just change those sandals out and don't wear your plastic flip-flops or Crocs. It's just a very simple fix to something if you're looking to elevate your style. Number 3. Now this might be a body proportion thing, but cropped flare jeans or cropped flare pants. A wide leg, some of them in the summer I feel like if it's like a linen one you can get away with, but a cropped flare jean to me just, I don't get it. I don't mind a cropped wide leg, a cropped straight leg. It's just something about that cropped flare out. I just do not find that flattering at all. Again, another item that's a really easy fix. You can wear a cropped wide leg. You can wear a cropped straight leg. There are a lot of items. Or instead of a crop, maybe do an ankle length. There are a lot of options out there as opposed to that. Now, you may love them, and if you love them, I say you do you 100%. These are just things that when I see them, I go, oh, no. Number 4, I used to love them, is low-waisted jeans. I loved them in my 20s. I get it. It's a thing. If I was a size 2, maybe I would think differently of this. I don't know. But low-rise jeans, and I get it. If you have great abs, you want to show them off, There is just a time and place and way to do that, and an outfit to do it. And when I see low-waisted jeans, I just do not like them. I prefer a mid, a high-waisted. And some people may not like a high-waisted. Some people, your ick may be seeing someone in a high-waisted jean. It just might not be your thing. These are just ones that, something about it. Number 5 is jeans with athletic sneakers. And I'm not talking about your fashion sneakers, right? You're like Golden Goose, your Dunks, I'm trying to even think. I have Gucci ones, I have Frankie 4 ones. Adidas have a ton of different ones, both the Gazelles, the Sambas, and I think there was one other that are great just options for sneakers. I'm not talking about your nice leather pair of sneakers. I'm talking about jeans with your athletic sneakers for an outfit. If you're out running around, again, you know what? I know we all do it. I am more of if I am wearing jeans, a ballet flat, a nicer leather sneaker, just something about that look of an athletic sneaker. I am talking about your true athletic sneaker, your chunkier, what is it MJ wears? The New Balance something. I don't know. It's a really chunky sneaker, and they're unisex. A lot of women wear them now too, which is fine, but I just don't love the look of them with a pair of jeans. They're just too clunky looking in my opinion. Now, as I just mentioned, an easy way to change that up is a more streamlined sneaker, a nice Adidas sneaker, if you're into it, the Golden Goose. The Frankie 4s are one of my favorite pairs right now. I have a great just cream leather pair. I just pulled them out real quick. They're really great, basic, nothing crazy about them. Nothing jumps out to you. They have a nice, very, very slight change in the suede here and the leather. They're super, super comfortable. I have the P448s that are similar to this, but they're more wide. So if you want to chunk your shoe, that's a great option. I personally like a just more lean, slim sneaker. I also have a tendency with this type of sneaker to tuck my laces in underneath the insert. Just makes it easier. Again, I feel like it's more streamlined. Number 6 is when people buy shoes that are either too small or too large. And by too small, especially in the summer, I mean where their toes are like hanging out over the edge of the sandal. Nothing about that is attractive. It makes your feet look ugly. When I see that, it's like nails on a chalkboard. The other thing is this is more of a closed shoe, is when I see someone wearing heels that are just not booties, because you can't tell with that, right? But heels that are just too big that you see like a gap between their heel and the back of a shoe. Why? I just do not get that. Easy fixes for these. Make sure you're wearing the right size. Add an insole that might change up where your foot sits. There's just a lot of different ways you can make that work very, very easily. Number 7 is, and this is just probably me as I'm getting older, and that is boob and butt cleavage. I don't get these swimsuits where we're seeing under boob. I don't get it. I don't know. Again, call me old, call me whatever. It is just, I just do not get it. And when I'm saying butt cleavage, I'm not talking about a thong swimsuit, because I know with the younger girls, they're really all the rage. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. I'm talking about these stars we're seeing in these dresses where we're full on seeing like their butt crack. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it can be deemed as sexy, but I definitely look for more of a classy, sophisticated look. So when I see these things, it just gives me the ick. Number 8 is one that was a big trend for a long while, but now when I see it, I'm just like, no. And it is jeggings and biker shorts. I have not luckily seen biker shorts around as often anymore, or jeggings, to be honest with you. Every once in a while I'll see one here or there. But both of them are just, I get it, they're comfortable, they're easy to wear, but I've kind of found a way to adjust. The jeggings is easy. Either wear a pair of leggings if you want something that comfortable, or wear a nice wide leg pair of like the Spanx Air Essentials. They're super cozy. Or put on a true pair of jeans that just are super comfy and cozy. The other side of that with bike shorts, I personally prefer something like right now, in the last couple years, I want to say skirts have really made a big comeback and they're super comfortable. I wear them all the time in the summer. It's kind of my leggings of the summertime. And that might give some of you the ick, but for me personally, I just really love it. It's easy, it's comfortable, it looks a little bit more put together. Number 9 is a fairly easy fix, and it is clothes with wrinkles. And I'm not talking linen. In the summer, linen, it's got that little bit of that textured wrinkle to it. That I get, right? That's how the material is made. It's how it's supposed to look. I'm talking about when someone buys a shirt, a top, a pair of pants, a skirt, whatever it might be, and either one of two things happen. Either they just bought it, they take it out of the packaging, and they don't steam or iron it. I get ironing is a pain, but you can steam these things. It is quick, it is easy, and it is foolproof, and it looks so much nicer. It looks like you put the effort into it. Or people are improperly caring for their clothes and they're not taking the time after they wash them. I get it. Dry cleaning can be expensive. I'm not saying to do that. But when you wash things, either just fluff drying them or taking them out of the dryer at the right time and then hanging them up, not leaving them in the basket all wrinkled up. Or a trick that I learned years ago, and it's so genius, is if you have a clothing piece that you forgot to take out and it's all crumpled up, throw a few things into your dryer with a few ice cubes. Guaranteed it's like steaming something. This is not going to give you crisp, lines, and it's not going to work on your button downs or things like that, your blazers, but it'll work on those knitwears, those jeans, those pants, those things like that. It really is just a great little tip. Number 10 is one that is a personal thing for me, and it is black sandals. That's flat sandals. That is like your wedge espadrille. It is an open-toed shoe. I'm not talking about a closed-toed shoe. An open-toed shoe in the summer. In the winter, if you're at an event or wearing them with a pair of jeans, it doesn't, for some reason, give me that ick. But in the summer, something about a black sandal or a black open-toed wedge, just I love the look and prefer the look of a more nude color, a neutral color. You can do a nice caramel color. You can do just a really metallic, a white, anything. Black, just something about it. It looks very stark and it chops you off at the leg. And I feel like in the summer when we're wearing things like dresses, shorts, things like that, we want to elongate our legs. And that black just tends to chop you off at the leg. I don't know, it's just my own personal opinion. So those are my 10 fashion icks of items that really just don't resonate with me, and some suggestions of ideas that might help you out if you're thinking that too but don't know how to change it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a great weekend.